Measure up. Otherwise, these rapid fires are going to be taken away from him. Go ahead. Executive predictions.
I'm surprised you didn't like the last one. That was a good one. But the good thing is, if you don't like this one, you need to blame NFL insiders. You don't need to blame me. So
perfect.
We got 8 questions for you. I like these ones. Here's some quotes from some NFL execs. 8 questions for you for next year. All right, Mike. Prediction 1. The Saints will go all in on Taysom Hill in 2020. From one NFC exec. Wouldn't come as a total shock to see Sean Payton move forward with Taysom Hill as the starting quarterback next year. He's always been intrigued by him.
I just can't see it. How would you not pay Teddy Bridgewater and just move forward? I think if Taysom Hill became a full-time starter, he'd suck. I think this is what he is. He's a very valuable weapon. But a full-time starter who's going to drop back 500 times to pass? No, man, come on. No, I'm going to say no to that.
Number 2, this is going to be an unpopular one, but Tom Brady will go back to New England, and he'll get help. From one exec, he's going to stay with the Patriots with a better supporting cast on offense. Can you see that happening?
Yeah. I think he's gone. And I think the stuff he wrote today on his social media, a lot of past tense in there. I think he's gone. I think he'll be playing for Vegas or playing for the Chargers.
All right, number 3. I'm going to give you the quote before I give you the team here. The front 7 has talent and is going to be so much better next season, the executive said. Coaching will make a huge difference, and this team will make the playoffs. The team they're talking about is the Washington Redskins.
Yeah, I actually agree with that. Look, with Jonathan Allen and Ioannidis and, drafting Montez Sweat and probably getting Chase Young. Look, that D-line is going to quickly be recognized as one of the top 5 in the league. Ron Rivera is not going to play around. Mike, I don't think that that's crazy. I don't. But they need to get the Trent Williams thing sorted out big time. Now that Bruce Allen's gone, now that Rivera's in, if they could broker that relationship, get it back online, adding Trent Williams on the O-line and adding Chase Young on the D-line? Yeah, Mike, that's not a ridiculous thought. Mm-hmm. Jesus.
Fits perfect with this music. All right, the next one, some interesting quotes here. The statement, the NFL will dump pass interference review next season. From an executive, they have to do something, either get rid of it or alter it, but there's no clean way of changing it. It's amazing that you have officials who can review plays and you have New York looking at these things, but they still couldn't get it right this season. Something has to change next year.
They wouldn't get it right because they decided for the first 12 weeks of the year not to overturn anything, even the blatantly obvious. And then the last month of the season, they got in the business of overturns. I would get rid of it altogether, and I would make it a New York issue only where the league can buzz in on it. I don't want coaches challenging it, and I don't know. Mike, you know what? Maybe I get rid of the whole damn thing, but then you go back to
the... got overturned, like 15% of them or whatever it was.
It's because they were mandated. You'll never convince me otherwise. They were told, don't overturn this. Don't open Pandora's box. The problem will go away. And then you got to listen to Saints fans again. It was interference in overtime. Here's an idea. Don't let them drive all the way down the field on you. They were going to score anyways. Be quiet.
All right, this is one about your boy, Phillip Rivers. Phillip Rivers will sign with the Indianapolis Colts. He's not mobile, and his arm strength looked questionable at times, but he's still a year removed from an MVP-type season, and the Colts have a window, one executive said. Could you see that happening?
No. I think Phillip's going to go back in the shoe that he lives in with his 8 kids, and that's that. No, I don't. Phillip Rivers officially died this year. It's over. If I'm Indianapolis, I wouldn't pay him 10 cents. No way.
Lamar Jackson will keep doing Lamar Jackson things. What they mean by this is that, sure, maybe one day Lamar Jackson will start to regress like people are concerned with, but it won't be next season. It won't be 2020. He's going to have another MVP-type year.
No reason to doubt it. Lamar's going to be Lamar until he's not. And the switch will get flipped without any of us knowing. It might be one hit. It might be one non-contact injury. It's not going to be like this for 10 years. But until that day comes, this is who he is. It's what he is. There's no way to stop it. There's no way to stop it until or unless the unforeseen happens and his leg blows up, or the Cam Newton plan happens where guys are going to start cheap shotting this kid.
Yep.
It's exactly what started happening to Cam, and people started headhunting him. So, yeah, Mike, he'll continue to do this.
And that's what Lamar Jackson said, that he feels the hits coming low.
I view Lamar Jackson the way I view Zion Williamson. I think they're both going to be absolutely unbelievable, but they will not have 10-year careers.
That sounds like a topic in itself. All right, next one. Ryan Tannehill, he's going to earn a massive contract extension before Dak Prescott.
Yeah.
Here's one NFC executive. I wouldn't be surprised to see Tannehill and Tennessee come to an agreement before free agency. They have a good thing going on, and the money shouldn't be outrageous. They're going to be able to work something out.
I think you pay Tannehill in the range of 22, 23 mil. Give him that 4-year security. Mike, he's going to get that deal done, and I think the Cowboys are actually going to they're going to franchise Dak. Watch.
All right, last one for you. Marcus Mariota will sign with the Bears.
Oh,
and
Christ.
Jameis Winston will go back to the Bucs. Let me read you this quote from an executive. I could see Chicago for Mariota. Ryan Pace wants to stick with Mitch Trubisky, and this way Mariota can start games but isn't a total replacement, leaving room for Trubisky to regain his confidence and play well.
This is such a league of smartest guy in the room syndrome. Like, I can fix him. Oh, I need to be right on Trubisky. If I were the Bears, I'd be on the verge of giving up. Like, I don't even know what they have in their war chest, but I would do anything in my power to get, a Tua to start over. Trubisky stinks, man. Stinks.
And what about for Winston? They said he'll go back to the Bucs, but with competition. As for Winston, many expecting Tampa Bay to franchise tag him, giving him another chance at $26.7 million without committing long-term money. But there's good quarterback depth in the draft, and Bruce Arians knows it. They'll draft a quarterback to give some depth.
Unless they're using that first-round pick on a quarterback, I don't get it. Mike, I don't know how many times I got to say it. You either take a guy and plant your flag in the first round, or you're wasting a draft pick. Go look at the percentages. QB's taken outside of the first round. Come on, man. You think it's hard enough to find one in the first round? Go find one later. Needle in a haystack.